Hello, now this is the second part of the French Revolution. In first lecture we have discussed about the overview of the chapter about the revolution and about a very important date which is 14 July 1789 in France. And we have discussed one more question, that when Louis XVI became the king of France, then why there was no money. We have discussed the 5 reasons and the answer of that question too. Now in this lecture we will discuss about that in how many stages, in how many castes the French society is divided. So society of France was basically divided among 3 caste system. As we all know, India was also divided in the caste system. The 4 caste system we have read in India, likewise France society was also divided in 3 caste system, which was first was clergy, the first estate, and the France society means the casteism was called estate there. Like we say the caste, they say estate. And second is nobility, so it was second state estate, and other people was third estate. And the first and the second estate was given a lot of privileges, and they were the privilegers owning caste. And third estate was common people like artisans, farmers, land, and mainly uneducated caste. So they were the third estate, and they were not having any privileges like first and second do. So the privileges are, which first and second estate have, are they do not have to pay any taxes. They are earning caste also, and they are not paying taxes. Like it was a big difference among these 3 states. And the third estate people work for them. Like the third state people would work for second and third state people and receive taxes from third state. And they will not, first and second estate would not pay taxes, but they would receive the taxes from third estates. So this was also the difference, and these privileges are called feudal system. Now we'll discuss about theses. What are theses? Tax paid by third state to first state, in which they pay 10% of their harvest. So thesis is basically the tax paid. Means taxes is termed as thesis. Now the third, as we discussed, like third state would give tax to first state. This is called thesis. And how they pay tax? They give their 10% of their harvest to first state. As I told you, the third state was basically farmers. They were the farmers, okay? And this is theses are termed as taxes. Like now thills. Thile is a direct tax. Like they directly pay to the first and second state. The third state would directly pay to the first state. Okay, so these are basically the 2 taxes which was introduced in France society, and the third state would pay this. Now we'll discuss about the population, the rapid population growth in France. Okay, so it is 1715. The population was 23 million. And in 1789, it is 28 million. So the rapid increase in population is seen here. And as population grows, the food need increases. So the food need also increases, and it brought subsistence crisis. So these were the crises introduced in France, which was like due to food necessity, and other necessity was also not being seen there, like sanitation was the problem, food was the problem, wages was the problem, the people were not getting proper wages for their works. Like these were all the problem there, and also the rapid population growth was the problem. So these problem all brought economical crisis, like food and other needs of the people are not met by them, and these caused the economical crisis, which was very fascinating and which took all the economical power from France. So this was all about it, and now we have seen that how the overview is created of that revolt, which I told you, that 14 July 1789 revolt. And this was basically the main intention of the people, why they revolted. And in the next upcoming parts we would discuss that how people revolted and what was the outcome of that revolt. So stay tuned.